So, hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are, and joining this training. I'm playing this background, and I would love each and everyone here to remind our friends, our colleagues, our team members to join this call. So, let's take just a few minutes to remind them to join this call. Great to see you all here. I'm very, very happy for you to be here to listen to this training. Awesome. So, hello once again, and good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are joining us. This training is going to be awesome. Uh, this is Evans J. Sechi, and let me take this opportunity to welcome all of you here from Dr. Dorothy Hansing. Dr. I say welcome. From Samuel say you are welcome, Samuel. Johnny Bonzi, you are welcome. Tipulash, you are welcome. Um, Francis Adu, you are welcome. Christiana Efua Wellington, you are also welcome. Roland Okante, you are welcome, boss. You are welcome. Boss Lady Enyonam, you are welcome. Great to see all of you here. That's nice. Zaga, you are welcome, Zaga. Nice to see you. Please, let's inform all our team members to join us for this training. Today, we are going to talk about inviting. How do we invite? Yes, we probably might have had this opportunity of going to a lot of ceremonies through invitation. So today, we are going to learn about how to invite someone to see this business opportunity or to see this project that we are embarking on. So, without wasting my time, I would like to set the curtains rolling. So, inviting. So, inviting. So, yes. So, first of all, if you recall, um, Boss Lady Enyo talked about how to build your list. Building your list is one of the key ingredients to master this project. And then from there, yesterday, Dr. KOA blessed us with how to actually prospect. Now, today I'm going to talk about the invite. Now, remember that all this thing is intertwined, it's in line with how to go about this project. So, um, duplication cycles is of much importance here. So, yesterday, Dr. K was talking about prospecting. So, how do you prospect? Dr. K has elaborated on that. Today, I'm going to talk about inviting. And you can see the cycle. This is what we call the duplication cycle. Duplication cycle is key in this project and we need to master it. So how do you duplicate? And now inviting, building your list is also one of the key things we need to do. So Dr. K talked about how to prioritize your top 50. And yesterday, those who joined the training and probably those who have also had the opportunity to watch the training, he talked about entrepreneurial people who are entrepreneurial already, people also who are hungry for opportunities, people who are ambitious, people who are successful, competitive people, people who are also business minded people, and people are also influential. People have the skills, people are also looking for opportunities anywhere. So these are the people we need to reach out to actually invite them to come and have a look at this business opportunity that we have. So now let's go straight away about how to approach this thing. So invitation approach. First of all, we need to build our list, which we all know how to do that. And then out of building your list, that's where you get to know that you'll be able to give the status of your list that you've built, because some will be your hot prospect, others will be your cold prospect, and others will be your warm prospect. Now, the key thing here is you are inviting your hot prospects. The hot prospects, they are the ones you are going to invite. So then usually those are people within your circles. So it could be your schoolmates, people that you are in the same organization with. It could also be family members. It could also be church members. These are hot prospects. But believe you me, there are some of the hot prospects, they tend to be cold. So you need to warm them. So you move them from cold to warm, and then from warm to hot. And that is where you start to make the invitation. So how do you make the invitation? So first of all, you have to find the need. You have to find the need. And it is out of what? Building a relationship. Now, this project is all about building a relationship. And how do you build a relationship? It begins with what? Conversation. You need to have a rapport with your prospect. So when you build that relationship from conversation, then that is where you'll be able to get to know their needs. So need is very, very key here. But the next thing that I want to talk about is that invitation should be done by a phone call. I don't know, maybe some of you have tried maybe WhatsApp and other things, but phone call is usually the best way to invite prospects. So out of the phone call, you'll be able to, whilst you're building the relationship, that is where you'll be able to get their needs, and from there you'll be able to invite. And also, you have to compliment. You compliment your prospects. And during an invitation, you shouldn't talk plenty. It has to be very, very, very small, very simple, and you're done. You could also use the tools like the videos and the website. Now, still on invitation at the approach. So, how do you invite? You have to be excited. Excitement is key, and you have to also maintain what they call curiosity. You have to maintain curiosity, because when you are curious, what it does to your prospect is that the prospect start to think that, wow, what has this person actually chanced on? The person start to think. The person in that state of time, but the person is not certain. So the person is in the mood swing, thinking, what is this gentleman talking about? What is this lady talking about? That is where you'll be able to invite them to see what you are doing. And you also talk with conviction. You have to talk with conviction, like you should be confident in what you are doing. You should have energy. So when you're making the call, usually if you feel like you'll be down a little bit, you should rather take a walk. You should be walking whilst making the call, making an invitation. That's what it does, is that whilst you are walking, you are activated. There's so much energy and there's so much strength. And out of that, you'll be able to make an invitation. And it comes with a lot of energy. Remember, energy begets energy. So once you have that energy and you are inviting, the person over there gets into that curious mood, and the person is in that suspense mood, and the person will also want to find out what actually you are talking about. That makes it very, 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 very simple and easy. And you have to make it very impactful as well. So now let's go to the rules of inviting. One, don't get attached to the outcome. No, focus on education. When you get attached to the outcome, the person can sense what you're trying to put across. So you shouldn't get attached to it at all. Yesterday, Dr. Kiwi talked about it. He said, if I talk to about 20 people, if I talk to someone and a person snub me, what do I lose? I don't lose anything. Do I care? I don't care. So you shouldn't be attached to the outcome, and be your best self as well. Let this invitation be very simple. That's why you use the word case, don't kill. Case, don't kill. So meaning that When you are killing it, it means you are going to prolong your invitation, and in the end, it will bounce back because it's going to be long and lengthy, and that will to invite. So the form method is like using the family chit chat, occupation, and then recreation. So let's give one example here, like using the form. You can start by, um, you are on a call, so you take the phone, say, "Hello, Kwame, how are you doing, buddy? Um, how are things going on?" Then you pause. Now, once you pause, this allows room for your prospect to respond. So once the prospect responds, that gives you the key to now go ahead with the form. So the form, you are going to use the F, which stands for the family. So you probably ask, well, "Oh, how is uncle doing? How's auntie doing? Um, how is the family?" You just engage in that mood. And then you pause. In that regard, he responds. So you are building, you are conversation you are building. Out of that, you are very attentive when you are listening as well to be sure of what the outcome will be. Then from there, you move on to what we call the occupation. Then you go straight. You say, "Oh, how's job or business going on? You must be earning these days, and I think you are enjoying life, right?" You put it out there, then you listen to the response. Now, here is one thing that you need to note, that when you ask that, it is open-ended question. So when you ask that, the prospect will come in and then respond. And out of that response, it will help you to be able to invite. So the next point is that even same was the case with me once the person responds, because the person will definitely say, "Oh, these days things are not really well. The economy is hard, money is something of these days," and you just go through the, oh yes, it's true. What does you qualify the person? That, "Oh yeah, it's absolutely true. You're right." Then you move on. Said, "Even same with me, but now I found a great opportunity, and it seems that financial crunch wouldn't remain anymore, and I will be free soon." So these are the things that you need to use. And from there, you can use what they call the R and then an M, which is a recreation and a message. That is, um, as you know, you put it out there, as you know, but was not fully satisfied with it. So I was looking for extra income to actually support my family. And I chance on this project, which is really, really helping. Just put it out there, and then you still sit quiet and wait. Now, from here, the prospect will like to find out more information, and that is where you'll be able to what do the invitation. Great. Now, from there, there's a time that a prospect may not be able to come for the business opportunity meeting. So what it does is you can then decide, put it out there for the prospect to make his own decision as to whether when he or she be able to make time for the presentation. So you give that room for the prospect to choose. So for instance, you should always make the invitation in this way. That is, within 24 to 48 hours. That is when you should make the invitation. Within 24 to 48, that's when you should make the invitation. And that will help you to not be calling the prospect as and when. Now, the more you keep calling the prospect will feel that he's so important. You need him to have a look at the business opportunity. No, you shouldn't do that. You should rather give him that ample time. Make the invitation within 24 to 48 hours, and that will help you. And now, after that, you allow the prospect to choose. Allow the prospect to choose as to whether our business opportunities are on Fridays and on Sundays. So when you give it out there, it allows the prospect to choose between the two. oh, Fridays we have our business meeting opportunities at this time. Would you be able to find time and join? Also, we also usually have it also on Sunday. Now, when you put it out there, now the prospect has the option to choose. Now, when the prospect chooses, then the prospect has commit one what do you call the parts that he want to be comfortable with, that the convenient time for him to be part and parcel with the presentation. So that gives you that ample time for not you constantly calling the prospect. And again, if the prospect is not able to make it to the meeting, that's where you could also use what we call the tools. The tools are the presentation, the videos, the products, and also the testimonies. And of course, you can also use the website for the prospect. So this is how it is also done. You compliment the person. Yes, the prospect was not able to come for the business opportunity. You compliment the person. So yes, I totally understand these days, because these days, because of work, busy and all that, I totally understand that you can't find time. But hey, what about if I send you a 20 minutes video, would you have time to watch it? Then you pause. The prospect will answer. Based on his answer, then you move on. Then you ask, what time do you think will be convenient for you? The prospect will go like, oh, you send it to me probably in the next 2 hours. You say, great. Then you move on to the next step. Do you know what? I will send it to you in the next, let's say, probably when it's about 15 minutes to that 2 hours. I will send it to you. And then I'll call back for you to tell me your best part. And that's all. After that, you hang up from the phone. So these are ways and means you can actually go about inviting people to have a look at the business opportunity. Now, when you use the tools, they are so much important that it comes along with. One of them is that the tools makes you feel comfortable, and it's also time efficient, and it allows multiple reviews for the prospect as well. And also, um, it helps your upline as well, in terms of if they are to do third-party credibility course. It helps your upline as well, and this gives what we call a room for I can do attitude. So there's time freedom, and there's easily duplication, and also add what they call credibility as well to that when you're using the tools. So now this is a typical scenario that each and everyone can use. So let's choose a scenario, because as a new prospect, you probably don't know your bearings, how to go about invitation. So you you need to have a blank sheet, and then you practice. You can practice with your partner, or you practice with your team members. And the constant way the more you practice, out of that, you'll be perfect. And that will help you to be more natural and be able to carry this message across. So um, that is all about um, invitation training. I hope you all love it. So now I think each and everyone can make a call. I mean, you can call about 5 people and then make the invitation using these tools from the lines of what Enyo has said, building your list, and Dr. Kiwi prospecting mastery that he gave it us yesterday. That is totally um, called total brain totally powerful. Let me put it that way. Powerful information he gave out there. So today, what I've added, this is the building blocks for us to be able to champion this project across. Thank you so much for honoring this training. I totally and appreciate each and everyone here. Thank you.